Have you ever caught yourself scrolling through social media only to feel a pang of envy or self-doubt? It's a common experience. We often compare our lives, achievements, and appearances to others, sometimes without even realizing it. This habit can leave us feeling inadequate and unhappy even when we have plenty to be grateful for. In this video, we'll explore why we fall into the comparison trap and, more importantly, how to break free from it. Let's start by understanding why comparing ourselves to others is so tempting in the first place. Humans are naturally social creatures. From a young age, we look to others to understand how we fit in. This instinct once helped us survive, but today, it can backfire. With constant exposure to curated images and success stories, it's easy to believe everyone else is doing better. But remember, what we see is often just the highlight reel, not the full story. Recognizing this is the first step to breaking the cycle of comparison. When we constantly compare ourselves to others, it can chip away at our self-esteem. We might start to believe we're not good enough or that we're falling behind. This mindset can affect our mood, motivation, and even our relationships. It's important to realize that everyone has their own struggles, even if they're not visible. By focusing on our own journey, we can begin to rebuild our confidence and appreciate our unique strengths. To stop comparing yourself to others, it helps to recognize what triggers these thoughts. Is it certain people, places, or situations? Maybe it's scrolling through social media or hearing about someone's promotion. By identifying your triggers, you can start to take control. Awareness allows you to pause and choose a different response rather than falling into old patterns. One powerful way to reduce comparison is to curate your environment. This might mean unfollowing accounts that make you feel less than, or spending less time with people who constantly brag. Surround yourself with positivity and support. Choose influences that inspire you, rather than those that make you doubt yourself. Your environment plays a big role in shaping your mindset. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to comparison. When you focus on what you have, rather than what you lack, your perspective shifts. Try keeping a gratitude journal or simply taking a moment each day to reflect on your blessings. Over time, this practice can help you appreciate your own journey and reduce the urge to compare yourself to others. Instead of measuring your progress against others, set personal goals that matter to you. These goals should reflect your values and dreams, not someone else's. When you work towards something meaningful, you're less likely to be distracted by what others are doing. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small, and remember that your journey is uniquely yours. No two people are exactly alike. Your strengths, experiences, and perspective are one of a kind. Embracing your uniqueness means valuing what makes you different rather than wishing you were like someone else. When you accept yourself fully, you'll find it easier to appreciate others without feeling threatened or inadequate. Social media can be a major source of comparison. While it's a great way to connect, it often presents an unrealistic view of life. Try setting boundaries around your usage. Take breaks, mute accounts that trigger negative feelings, and remember that online posts rarely show the whole picture. Protecting your mental space is essential for self-acceptance. Being kind to yourself is crucial. When you notice self-critical thoughts, pause and ask yourself how you'd speak to a friend in the same situation. Chances are, you'd be much more understanding. Practicing self-compassion helps you move past mistakes and setbacks without harsh judgment, making it easier to focus on your own growth. Progress is made up of small steps. Take time to celebrate your achievements, no matter how minor they may seem. Recognizing your efforts builds momentum and confidence. When you focus on your own progress, you're less likely to be distracted by what others are doing. Every step forward counts. Everyone has unique strengths and talents. Instead of dwelling on what you lack, focus on what you do well. Make a list of your skills and qualities, and remind yourself of them often. This shift in focus can boost your self-esteem and help you appreciate your own value. Your values are the foundation of your decisions and actions. Take time to reflect on what truly matters to you. When you live in alignment with your values, you'll feel more fulfilled and less concerned with what others are doing. Let your values guide your path, not external comparisons. Perfectionism can fuel comparison and dissatisfaction. Remember, nobody is perfect, and striving for perfection is unrealistic. Embrace your imperfections as part of what makes you human. Allow yourself to make mistakes and learn from them. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Mindfulness helps you stay present and aware of your thoughts. When you notice yourself comparing, gently bring your attention back to the moment. Mindfulness practices like meditation or deep breathing can help you develop this skill. Over time, you'll find it easier to let go of comparison and focus on your own experience. It's natural to look up to others, but try to use their success as inspiration rather than a reason to compete. Ask yourself what you can learn from them rather than feeling threatened. This mindset shift can turn comparison into motivation for your own growth. Surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you. Supportive friends and mentors can help you see your strengths and remind you of your progress. Positive relationships make it easier to focus on your own journey rather than comparing yourself to others. Pay attention to your inner dialogue. If you catch yourself thinking negatively or putting yourself down, challenge those thoughts. Replace them with kinder, more realistic statements. Over time, this practice can help you build a healthier self-image and reduce the urge to compare. It's easy to forget that everyone's journey is unique. People have different backgrounds, challenges, and timelines. Comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20 is unfair to yourself. Trust that you're exactly where you need to be right now. Progress is what truly matters. Instead of aiming for perfection, celebrate the steps you take toward your goals. Every bit of progress, no matter how small, is a sign of growth. By focusing on improvement rather than flawlessness, you'll find more satisfaction in your journey. Accepting yourself as you are is a powerful way to stop comparing. This doesn't mean you stop growing, but rather that you recognize your worth right now. Self-acceptance allows you to pursue your goals from a place of confidence, not insecurity. Take time to look back at what you've accomplished. Reflecting on your achievements, big or small, can remind you of your progress and strengths. This practice helps shift your focus from what others have to what you've already done. A growth mindset means believing that your abilities can improve with effort and learning. When you adopt this perspective, you're less likely to compare yourself to others. Instead, you'll see challenges as opportunities to grow and setbacks as part of the process. If certain situations or people consistently trigger comparison, it's okay to set boundaries. This might mean limiting time on certain apps or politely declining conversations that make you feel less than. Protecting your mental health is always a priority. Comparison often takes us out of the present moment. Practice finding joy in where you are right now, whether it's enjoying a cup of coffee or spending time with loved ones. Being present helps you appreciate your life as it is. Positive affirmations can help rewire your thinking. Try repeating statements like, "I am enough," or "My journey is valuable." Over time, these affirmations can help you internalize a sense of self-worth and reduce the urge to compare. Everyone faces setbacks. Instead of seeing them as failures, view them as part of the learning process. Accepting setbacks as normal helps you stay focused on your own path rather than comparing your progress to others. Success means different things to different people. Take time to define what success looks like for you, based on your values and goals. When you have your own definition, you're less likely to be swayed by others' achievements. Supporting others in their journey can actually boost your own confidence. When you celebrate others' successes, you create a positive environment for growth. Helping others can remind you that there's enough success to go around. Sometimes, we compare ourselves because we're attached to specific outcomes. Try focusing on the process instead. Enjoy the journey and let go of the need to control every result. This mindset can help you find peace and satisfaction in your efforts. Growth takes time. Be patient with yourself as you work towards your goals. Remember, lasting change doesn't happen overnight. Trust the process and give yourself grace along the way. If you find yourself comparing, use it as an opportunity to learn. Ask yourself what the comparison is telling you about your own desires or goals. Sometimes, it can reveal areas where you want to grow or change. Use this insight constructively. If comparison is seriously affecting your mental health, don't hesitate to seek support from a counselor or therapist. Professional help can provide you with tools and strategies to manage negative thoughts and build self-esteem. Take a moment to imagine your best self. What qualities do you want to embody? Visualization can help you focus on your own growth rather than comparing yourself to others. Picture yourself succeeding and growing, and let that vision guide your actions. Building healthy habits can boost your confidence and reduce comparison. Whether it's regular exercise, a balanced diet, or a consistent sleep schedule, taking care of your body and mind helps you feel your best. When you feel good, you're less likely to compare yourself to others. Creative expression is a great way to connect with your unique self. Whether it's art, music, writing, or another hobby, find ways to express who you are. Creativity can help you appreciate your individuality and lessen the urge to compare. Journaling can help you process your thoughts and feelings. Write about your experiences, achievements, and challenges. Over time, you'll gain insight into your own journey and see how far you've come, making comparison less tempting. Nature has a calming effect and can help you reconnect with yourself. Take walks, enjoy the outdoors, and notice the beauty around you. Time in nature can reduce stress and remind you that you're part of something bigger. Advertising often plays on our insecurities and encourages comparison. Be mindful of the messages you consume. Limit exposure to ads that make you feel inadequate, and remember that their goal is to sell, not to reflect reality. Taking breaks from digital devices can help you reset and refocus. A digital detox gives you space to reconnect with yourself and your goals away from the constant stream of comparison triggers. Learning to genuinely celebrate others' achievements can free you from comparison. When you're happy for others, you create a positive mindset and open yourself up to more joy in your own life. Your worth isn't determined by comparison. Remind yourself regularly that you are valuable just as you are. Self-worth comes from within, not from measuring up to others. Authenticity is key to happiness. Stay true to your values, interests, and dreams, even if they differ from others. When you live authentically, comparison loses its power over you. Breaking free from comparison is a journey, not a destination. By focusing on your own growth, practicing gratitude, and embracing your uniqueness, you can find greater peace and fulfillment. Remember, your path is yours alone, and that's what makes it special. Now that you have practical strategies to stop comparing yourself to others, it's time to put them into action. Start with one small change today, whether it's practicing gratitude, setting a personal goal, or simply being kinder to yourself. Every step you take brings you closer to self-acceptance and happiness.